Heaven Bank alert. $999 million has been credited to your name. But if you skip this, the angels will transfer it to someone else tonight.
Right now, as you hear my voice, something extraordinary is happening in a realm you cannot see with your eyes. Far above the earth, beyond the clouds, beyond the galaxies, there is a place called Heaven Bank. This is not a fantasy, this is not imagination, it is a divine treasury where every tear you ever cried, every prayer you whispered in pain, every sleepless night you endured has been recorded like deposits in a holy account. And tonight, that account has been activated. A golden angel stands at the gates of heaven's treasury, holding a glowing check in his hand. Written across it in shining letters is your very own name, and the amount? $999 million. But understand this check is not just about money. Inside it is the healing your body has been waiting for, the promotion your career has been blocked from, the home you have been dreaming of, the freedom from debt that has chained your family, and the happiness you thought you lost forever. This check is your new life. It is your answered prayer. It is your miracle finally released. But listen very carefully. Heaven never issues such orders without a test. The angels are watching, the clock is ticking, and the order comes with a warning. If you skip this moment, if you ignore this message, the angels will be forced to take this check away from your account and deliver it into the hands of someone else. The choice is yours. Imagine it, your blessing, your miracle, your breakthrough worth $999 million slipping out of your reach because you did not believe. Can you feel the weight of this moment? This is not coincidence. This is your sign. Heaven has never been this close to you before. Your account has been credited, but whether it stays with you or gets transferred tonight depends only on your decision now.
Close your eyes for a moment and think back. How many nights have you spent crying silently on your pillow, asking yourself, when will my life change? When will my prayers be answered? You thought nobody heard you. You thought your tears were wasted. But what you didn't know is this. In heaven's courtroom, not a single tear was ignored. Every drop became evidence. Every sigh became a testimony. And today, the judge of heaven has passed his verdict in your favor. The angels have opened your file. They have reviewed your struggles, your sacrifices, the nights you went to sleep hungry, but still whispered a prayer of gratitude. They saw how many times you were betrayed, rejected, humiliated, yet you kept holding on to hope. And heaven has declared, enough is enough. Justice is now due. And justice comes in the form of a divine credit, a heavenly check worth $999 million, stamped with your name and sealed with the golden signature of the Almighty. But listen carefully. There is a reason you are hearing this right now. This is not coincidence. It is divine timing. At this very moment, the angels are standing with your blessing in their hands, but the order has one final condition: your response. If you receive this word with faith, the transfer will be completed and your account will overflow. But if you treat it lightly, if you doubt it, if you skip this message, the check will be canceled and instantly reassigned to another name, someone who dares to believe when you refused. Think about it. Can you afford to let years of waiting slip away in one careless moment? Can you watch your miracle, your wealth, your freedom walk out of your hands into someone else's? The angels are not allowed to hold this check forever. Tonight is the deadline. Your decision will either unlock the floodgates of heaven or shut the door right in your own face. The pen has already signed, the check is already drawn, but the final yes must come from you. This is your moment of destiny. This is the answer you prayed for when you thought heaven was silent. Do not doubt now, because $999 million is not just a number. It is the symbol of a life you never imagined, and it is standing right at your door.
Right now, while heaven is preparing to deliver your miracle, the enemy is moving too. Darkness has already sensed what is about to happen in your life. The moment your check of $999 million was released in heaven, alarms went off in the camp of your enemies. Evil spirits whispered, "Stop this blessing before it reaches them. Steal this check before it is delivered." This is why your life has been so hard recently. This is why you have been attacked from every side. It was not random. It was a desperate attempt to block your miracle before it could land in your hands. Every closed door, every betrayal, every disappointment was designed to make you give up at the very edge of your breakthrough. But listen carefully. Tonight, the angels are holding your blessing with both hands. They are guarding it like soldiers protecting a king's crown. Yet even now, the enemy is circling, waiting for you to make one mistake. What mistake? To doubt, to skip, to turn away from this moment. Because the truth is, heaven's system works by faith. And the instant you reject this message, the order will be reversed. The angels will have no choice but to remove your name from the check and stamp someone else's name in its place. Can you imagine the pain of seeing your miracle walk away into another person's life? The house you prayed for, the business you dreamed of, the healing you cried for, the peace you begged heaven to give, all of it delivered to someone who chose to believe while you are left empty-handed. That is what is at stake tonight. The countdown has already started. I can almost hear the ticking in the spirit world. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The check is glowing brighter. The angels are ready to release it, but time is running short. The enemy knows this is your appointed hour, and he is whispering in your ear even now. This is not real. You can ignore this. Nothing will happen. But you must understand, those are not your thoughts. They are attacks to steal your inheritance. This is more than just money. $999 million is a symbol of your complete turnaround, the life where poverty, pain, and failure no longer hold you captive. This is why the enemy is fighting so hard, because he knows the moment you accept this, you will step into a season of unstoppable favor. So I ask you, will you believe or will you let your destiny slip away tonight? The angels are waiting for your decision. Your miracle is waiting for your yes. The check is already signed, but the final choice rests in your heart.
Look around you. Your life has not been an accident. Every closed door, every delay, every season of pain was preparing you for this very moment. And now, Heaven Bank has finally spoken. Transfer approved. Can you imagine it? Right now, in the unseen vaults of heaven, an angel has opened a massive golden ledger. Pages shine brighter than the sun, and on one of those pages, written in letters of fire, is your name. Beside it, the number glows $999 million. It is not just money, it is divine settlement for every injustice you faced, every opportunity stolen from you, every humiliation you endured. But here is the mystery.
The check is not yet fully in your hands. It is suspended between two realms. On one side, the angels are pulling it towards you. On the other side, forces of darkness are trying to drag it away. The deciding weight? Your response at this very moment. Understand this. Heaven never forces its blessing. God has written your name. He has authorized the transfer, but He will not impose it. If you turn away, if you skip, the angels will bow their heads in sorrow and carry your check to another soul who dares to believe. The ledger will close, and beside your name, a red stamp will be pressed, unclaimed. Do you want that to be your story? After all you've suffered, after all the nights you begged for a sign, after all the years you carried burdens heavier than your strength, do you want your miracle to be erased because you let doubt win in the final seconds? Picture this. An angel, dressed in light, is standing outside the door of your destiny right now. He knocks softly, holding the check that belongs to you, but he cannot force the door open. If you receive him, he will hand it over, and your life will never be the same. But if you ignore him, he will turn, wings heavy with grief, and carry your check into the night, to someone else who is ready when you were not. The air in the spirit world is tense. Time is running out. This is not just a message. This is a transaction taking place as you hear these words. Heaven has already credited your account. The check has been released. The angels are at your gate. But one decision, one small choice right now, decides if you rise into wealth and freedom or watch your miracle pass you by forever.
Right now, the spirit world is in motion. Imagine a courtroom in heaven, larger and brighter than anything your eyes have ever seen. Thousands of angels stand in silence, their wings folded, waiting for the verdict. In the center sits the throne, shining with a light that no darkness can touch. And before that throne, your file has just been opened. Inside that file are the records of your life, your battles, your heartbreaks, the betrayals you faced, the hunger you endured, the tears you wiped away when nobody was watching. The enemy tried to use those moments against you, pointing and accusing, shouting, "They don't deserve the blessing. They don't deserve the miracle." But then the judge of heaven raised his hand. His voice shook the skies as he declared, "Enough! Their suffering is over. Their season of lack is finished. Release the check of $999 million in their name." In that instant, the angels moved. Trumpets sounded in the unseen realm. A golden check was written, signed, sealed, and stamped with your very name. Do you understand what this means? Heaven has legally approved your breakthrough. The Bank of Eternity has credited your account. But here comes the most dangerous truth. The check is real, but it is conditional. The angels cannot release it until you give your response. They are standing at the border of your destiny, holding your blessing in their hands. But across from them, the forces of darkness are screaming, "Don't let them believe. Make them doubt. Make them skip." Because if you walk away now, if you ignore this word, then your name will be scratched out and another name will be written in its place tonight. The very miracle that was meant for you will be placed in someone else's hands. Can you bear to imagine that? The house you prayed for, the job you dreamed of, the freedom you begged for, all of it delivered to another person while you remain in the same cycle of pain. That is why this moment is so critical. Heaven is not asking you for perfection. Heaven is only asking for one thing, your belief, to say with your heart, "Yes, I receive this." Because the enemy cannot stop the check unless you stop it yourself with doubt. So I ask you again, will you allow your destiny to be stolen, or will you claim the $999 million miracle that heaven has already signed and sealed in your name? The angels are waiting. The pen of heaven has already written. The countdown is still ticking. This is your moment. Don't lose it.
Listen to me carefully. The check of $999 million is not an ordinary document. It is not just paper. It is a scroll of destiny, wrapped in golden seals, carrying inside it every breakthrough you cried for, every opportunity you thought was lost, and every answer you begged heaven to release. Can you picture it? A mighty angel, clothed in dazzling white, holding this scroll against his chest, protecting it from the hands of demons who are clawing, desperate to snatch it away before it reaches you. The check is glowing brighter and brighter, but the angel is standing still, waiting. Why? Because the last seal will only open when you choose to receive it. This is the mystery of Heaven Bank. The miracle is prepared, the order is signed, the amount is credited, but heaven respects your will. If you say yes with faith, the angel will break the final seal, release the scroll, and pour $999 million worth of blessings into your life. Wealth, healing, opportunities, restoration, and peace you cannot imagine. But if you hesitate, if you skip, if you treat this message as common, the angel will lower his wings, close the scroll, and the check will be transferred into another person's name before midnight. Think deeply. How many times in your life have you missed moments like this? Times when you felt a strange nudge, but you ignored it. Times when a door was about to open, but you turned away in doubt. And afterwards, you cried, "Why do blessings never stay with me?" Heaven is warning you. This is that kind of moment, but at the highest level. The amount, $999 million, is not random. It represents a supernatural overflow, more than you asked, more than you imagined. It is the answer not only to your prayers, but also to the silent cries of your family, your children, your generations. Imagine debts canceled overnight. Imagine sicknesses evaporating. Imagine opportunities chasing you instead of you chasing them. That is what this check holds. But the tension is rising in the spirit world. The enemy is still whispering, "This is fake. Nothing will happen. Keep scrolling." Do you not realize that the only weapon the enemy has is your doubt? He cannot touch the check. He cannot break heaven's seal. He cannot cancel what God has already signed. But if you doubt, you cancel it yourself. The angels are looking at you right now. Their eyes are fixed on your decision. The scroll is trembling in the angel's hands, glowing with urgency. The countdown is echoing. Tick, 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 tick. Heaven Bank has released your payment order, but the final transfer depends on your faith. This is your hour. Do not let it pass. Do not let $999 million worth of breakthrough slip into another person's destiny while you remain empty-handed. One act of faith separates you from the life you've always dreamed of. The check is here. The angels are here. Heaven is watching. What will you do?
Take a deep breath and listen closely. The battle for your destiny has reached its peak. Right now, in the invisible realm, there are two forces standing face to face. On one side, the angels of light are holding your check of $999 million, glowing with divine fire, pulsing like a living heart ready to beat inside your life. On the other side, forces of darkness are stretching out their claws, shouting, "Delay it! Block it! Transfer it away before they believe!" Do you feel the weight of this moment? This is not an ordinary message. This is not random scrolling. You are standing in a spiritual courtroom where decisions are being made about your future. The angels cannot move without your yes. The demons cannot win unless you doubt. Every second you spend listening,
Heaven and hell are watching closely, waiting to see which side will prevail in your life. Imagine this scene. The check is glowing so brightly that it lights up the heavens. It carries more than money. It carries your open doors, your healing, your victory, your freedom. It is so heavy with blessing that 2 angels are holding it together, their wings trembling as they wait for the final command. But right now a demon tries to snatch it, shouting, "They don't deserve it! They have failed too many times! Transfer it away!" And just as the demon reaches out, the angel pulls it back and whispers, "Not yet. Their decision is not finished." This is the danger. If you ignore this, your silence will be treated as rejection. The angels will bow their heads, close the scroll, and stamp your file with a word no soul wants to see: unclaimed. The blessing will not be destroyed, but it will be reassigned to someone else tonight. The very check with your name on it will be erased and rewritten with another person's name, and they will rise while you remain the same. But if you dare to believe, everything changes instantly. The angels will shout, trumpets will sound, and the check of $999 million will be delivered straight into your destiny. Doors that were sealed will burst open. Relationships will be restored. Unexpected opportunities will arrive like rain in a desert. The life you only dreamed about will become reality. The question is, what will you choose? This moment is not casual. It is the dividing line of your destiny. To doubt is to surrender your inheritance. To believe is to receive what generations prayed for. You are standing at a crossroad. One path leads to emptiness and regret, the other to overflow and abundance beyond measure. The angels are still waiting. Their hands are trembling as they hold your check. The countdown is ticking louder. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Heaven is silent, watching for your response. Hell is screaming, hoping you will walk away. And your destiny hangs in the balance of a single decision. Will you allow $999 million worth of breakthrough to pass into another life? Or will you rise and claim what was always written in your name?
Listen carefully. The atmosphere around you has already started to shift. The moment you heard the last words, a door in the unseen realm cracked open. Can you feel it? A strange heaviness lifting from your chest, a chill running through your spine, the whisper of a presence in the room where you are sitting right now. That is not your imagination. That is the sound of heaven's bank preparing to release what belongs to you. The check of $999 million is no longer hidden in the vault. The angel has already pulled it out and placed it on a golden table. I can see seals breaking one by one, ancient locks snapping like glass. Every crack in the air is proof that the heavenly transfer is almost here. But here is the terrifying truth. The enemy has noticed. The demon that followed your family for generations, the one that blocked your opportunities, the one that whispered failure, the one that made sure money slipped through your hands, is now pacing violently. He knows his time is short. He is trying one last time to distract you, to make you doubt, to make you scroll away. And yet, in the silence of your room, something is different. Can you sense it? The walls feel alive. The very air around you is vibrating. Somewhere in your house, things may already begin to shift. A sudden phone call, a sudden message, a thought that came out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. They are signals, signs that the transfer is already on its way. But here is the warning. If you ignore these signs, if you dismiss this as mere fantasy, you give the enemy legal rights to cancel the release. Heaven does not force blessings. It waits for faith. Imagine the angel standing tall, holding your check with trembling hands. He looks at you with fire in his eyes, as if saying, "Just believe once, and this will be yours forever."
Think back to the struggles you endured, nights you couldn't sleep because the bills were too heavy, days when you prayed with tears asking, "God, when will my life change?" This check is heaven's answer to those cries. It is not just money, it is restoration of everything the enemy stole: your health, your peace, your joy, your breakthroughs. But the suspense grows stronger. The check has your name glowing across it in letters of fire. And yet the final seal is still waiting for one thing: your decision. Do you realize how close you are? If you stretch your hand in faith, you will claim it. But if you turn away now, the glow will fade, the name will vanish, and the check will be transferred into someone else's file. The angels are leaning closer. Trumpets are lifted but not yet blown. The heavenly courtroom is silent, waiting for your response. The demons are shouting, "Don't believe! It's too good to be true!" But deep inside your spirit, there is another voice, calm, steady, powerful, whispering, "This is your moment. Don't let it go." The countdown grows louder. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Can you hear it echoing inside your heart? Each second is a chance slipping away. This is the edge of destiny. The transfer is not tomorrow, it is not next week, it is now. And the only question left is, will you dare to claim what has been written in your name since the foundation of time, or will you watch $999 million worth of blessings vanish into the hands of another soul while you remain empty? Right now, in the unseen realm, the war for your destiny is reaching its highest point. Imagine a battlefield stretched beyond the stars, a war between light and darkness, angels and demons, all clashing over one thing: your miracle check of $999 million. In the middle of this battlefield, the golden check glows like fire. Its light cuts through the darkness, drawing every eye toward it. On one side, legions of angels stand tall, their swords blazing with lightning, their voices chanting your name in unison. They are ready to deliver this miracle straight into your life. But on the other side, the enemy is raging like never before. Demons with chains, shadows with claws, and ancient spirits of poverty scream as they lunge forward, desperate to snatch it away. They shout, "They don't deserve it! Block them! Stop them!" The ground shakes with their fury. The heavenly judge raises his hand again. Silence falls across the battlefield. And then he speaks. The check is signed, the transfer is prepared, but the key to unlocking it is in their response. Do you understand the weight of this moment? The angels cannot fight without your agreement. The check cannot land in your hands unless your heart says yes. Even now, the enemy is whispering, "This is just a story. This is not real. Scroll away. Forget it." Because he knows, if you believe, the war is over and he loses everything he's stolen from your bloodline. Look around your own life for a moment. Can you not see the patterns? The sudden losses? The doors that almost opened but slammed shut at the last second? The friendships that betrayed you? The jobs that disappeared when you needed them most? Those were not coincidences. Those were battles in this very war. And now, the war is at its final stage. The angel holding your check kneels on one knee, clutching it to his chest, shielding it from the darkness. His voice trembles as he shouts your name across the heavens. "Believe! Claim it! Say it now, or I cannot deliver it!" The demons charge again, hurling chains made of fear, doubt, and disbelief. They want to wrap your mind in lies so you won't believe. They know if they can blind you for just a few seconds, the countdown will hit 0 and the check will vanish into smoke. But above them all, A light bursts open, brighter than 10,000 suns. The throne radiates power, and a voice like thunder declares, "Time is almost up. The transfer must be made now." The entire heaven leans forward, waiting for your choice. The check hovers between realms, one pull from the angels, one pull from the demons. You are the deciding factor. Your yes or your no will determine who wins this war. And here is the terrifying truth. If you walk away, the battlefield goes silent, the angels retreat, and the demons will laugh as they shred your check into ashes. Your inheritance, your miracle, your breakthrough will be handed to another name, while your life continues in the same cycle. But if you rise with faith in this very moment, if you say in your heart, "Yes, I receive this," the chains will snap, the demons will scatter like dust, and the angel will place the check into your hands. In that instant, your life will never be the same. The countdown grows deafening now. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Each second echoes like thunder, shaking both heaven and earth. You are standing on the razor's edge between eternal loss and unimaginable victory. This is the war for your $999 million miracle, and only your decision can end it.
Listen carefully, because in this moment, everything is trembling. Heaven is not quiet anymore. The courtroom of eternity is roaring with voices. The battlefield is shaking with thunder, and your name is echoing louder than ever before. The golden check, glowing, shining with power, is now suspended in the air between realms. It is no longer lying on the table, no longer hidden in files. It has been lifted. It hovers like fire, sealed with your name written in divine ink that cannot be erased unless you erase it yourself by disbelief. Above you, the heavens split wide open. Angels in shining white armor kneel, waiting for one command. Their wings are spread, their swords are raised, but they cannot strike until you unlock them. And then the demons shriek, clawing, stretching, their chains rattling. Their voices fill the skies. "Stop them! Stop them! Make them doubt!" The throne of the Almighty glows brighter. His voice shakes the very fabric of the universe. The time of waiting is over. The transfer must be made now. The blessing has been prepared, the account has been credited, but the signature of faith is still missing. Without it, the release cannot happen. Do you feel that? The weight of eternity pressing on your shoulders right now. The angels are looking to you, their eyes full of urgency. The check shakes in midair, like it's being torn in two directions at once. One pull from the heavenly side, one pull from the enemy's grip, and in the middle, the countdown clock glows red. 10, 9, 8. The numbers thunder across the heavens, echoing in your heart. Each second is a hammer striking the walls of your destiny. The angel holding the check falls to his knees, screaming your name. His voice cracks with desperation. "Say yes! Believe! Claim what has been signed for you, or it will vanish before your eyes!" The demons grow louder, wrapping the air in lies. "It's too late! This isn't for you! You're not worthy! Walk away! Ignore it!" And every word they whisper tightens the chains around your life, the same chains of poverty, heartbreak, betrayal, and endless struggle. But here's the truth, hidden behind the veil. Those chains are only illusions. The moment you speak your belief, those chains will shatter like glass, and the check will fall straight into your hands. Now, imagine this.
The angel stretches forward, holding the check above you. Sparks of light drip from it like drops of gold. You can almost feel the weight of it on your palms, the fire of heaven burning through your skin. But just inches away, a black claw reaches too, ready to tear it apart. The demon of delay, the spirit of sabotage, the thief of destinies, he has stolen from your family for generations. He is the reason opportunities always escaped you at the last second. He is the shadow behind every almost breakthrough that turned into disappointment. And now he wants to steal this final miracle too. The heavens cry out, "Choose! Now!" The throne rumbles. The appointed time is here. 7, 6, 5. The countdown shakes your very soul. The check spins in the air, glowing brighter, almost blinding. The battlefield trembles. Angels draw their swords tighter. Demons lunge harder. And all of heaven and hell pause, waiting for you. And in this unbearable silence, the voice comes again, calm but unshakable. If they accept it now, the check will fall into their hands, but if they reject it, the check will burn to ashes, and their destiny will be given to another. The air grows heavy. Your heart races. The clock is almost at 0. The question screams louder than ever. Will you rise with faith and claim what has already been written in your name? Or will you let the $999 million miracle slip away forever?
Silence. An unbearable silence spreads across the battlefield of eternity. The countdown has stopped for a moment at 3. Time itself freezes. The angels hold their breath, their wings trembling with divine energy. The demons snarl in frustration, their claws dripping with smoke, circling like vultures. And in the middle, suspended in a golden glow, the check worth $999 million still hangs, burning with the power of heaven. The judge of eternity rises from his throne. His eyes blaze like fire, his robe drips with lightning, and his voice shakes the entire cosmos. I have weighed their tears. I have measured their pain. I have seen the years the enemy stole from them, and I have written a new decree. But this decree cannot be delayed any longer. Tonight is the night. The order must be executed. Thunder rolls across the skies as the decree is unsealed. The angels fall on their knees, bowing their heads, whispering your name in holy chants. But at the same moment, the enemy rises louder. The demon prince of delay screams, "No, they don't deserve it. They have sinned. They have doubted. They have failed too many times. Give it to me, not to them." The courtroom shakes. The scroll of destiny bursts into flames of light, and suddenly a massive scale appears in the sky. On one side, the weight of your past, mistakes, failures, tears, betrayals, losses. On the other side, the check, glowing like molten gold, stamped with your name. The scale tips violently back and forth, swinging between despair and hope, between darkness and light. Do you feel it? That pressure in your chest, that fire in your soul, that is the weight of the verdict about to be delivered. Then it happens. An angel of remembrance steps forward. His armor glows brighter than the sun. His voice echoes like 10,000 trumpets. I was there when they prayed at midnight with no food on their table. I was there when they forgave those who betrayed them. I was there when they whispered, "Thank you," even in pain.
I carried every tear, every sigh, every broken piece of their heart into the throne room, and I declare they are worthy. Release the check." The courtroom explodes with thunder. The demon prince shrieks and slams his fist into the ground, chains rattling across the battlefield. Black smoke rises as he screams, "No! If they receive this, their bloodline will be free. Generations will rise. Cities will shake. I cannot let this happen." The judge lifts his hand. His voice cuts through the chaos like a sword. "Enough! The verdict is sealed. The transfer shall be released." The check begins to descend slowly, glowing brighter with every inch. The angels stand, raising their swords to guard it. The demons lunge, but a wall of fire rises between them and the blessing. And then your name begins to echo louder than ever before, written in flames of gold across the sky, repeated by 1,000 voices. "It belongs to you! It belongs to you! It belongs to you!" The scale tips. The verdict has been made. The check is falling. But wait! A final condition rises in the decree. The last seal can only be broken by their own voice. Their faith must speak. Without it, the check will hover forever, never reaching their hands. The battlefield grows silent again. Every angel, every demon, every soul of heaven and hell lean closer, waiting for your next move. The countdown resumes. 2, 1. The check burns brighter than the sun, hovering just above your palms, ready to fall. But the question still hangs like a sword over your destiny. Will you open your mouth and claim it now, or will you remain silent and let it vanish forever?
The countdown has reached its end. 0. Time itself bends. The battlefield of eternity begins to tremble. The heavens crack open with light so fierce that the stars themselves bow down. The angels raise their swords, forming a shield of fire around the check. The demons roar in desperation, clawing at the veil, screaming curses into the air, because they know this is the moment everything changes. The golden check, worth $999 million, glowing with your destiny, now hovers directly above your hands. Its heat burns like holy fire. Its letters shine with your name etched in eternity. But still, the decree stands. The final seal must be broken by their voice. Their faith must declare ownership. The angels look to you. The judge of eternity raises his hand once more. The entire universe leans in to hear what you will say. Do you feel it? Your heart pounding like thunder, your spirit trembling like a storm, because this is no longer just about money. This check carries every healing you've cried for, every freedom you've prayed for, every generational curse about to be shattered. It carries the home you dreamed of, the future you feared you lost, the happiness you thought was stolen forever. The demons howl, "Stay silent, doubt yourself, let fear chain your tongue." But the angels shout louder, "Speak, claim it, break the seal." And then a voice, your voice, rises above all creation. It shakes the heavens, it pierces the darkness, it burns through every chain as you declare, "I receive it, it is mine." Instantly, the final seal shatters like glass. The check falls into your hands with the force of 1,000 lightning bolts. Fire surges through your spirit. Waves of golden light explode across the battlefield, and every demon collapses screaming as chains melt off your destiny. The angels cry out in victory. It is done. The order has been executed. The judge thunders, "Transfer complete." And at that very second, you feel it. A rush of divine energy pouring into your life. Doors you thought were locked forever begin to swing open. Generational curses break like brittle wood.
the money, the healing, the breakthrough, the restoration, it all floods toward you like a raging river. The demons scatter into the void, defeated. The heavens erupt in celebration. Your name is written once more in flames of gold across the sky. Paid in full, blessed beyond measure, irrevocable. The golden check in your hands dissolves into light and melts into your chest, fusing with your very soul. From this moment forward, you are no longer the same. The order has been delivered. The blessing has been sealed into your life. And the voice of heaven whispers softly, yet louder than thunder in your spirit. Do not fear. Do not doubt. The check is yours forever. You will never lose it again. And at that moment, you know it is done. You know that is truly done for you. This message carried a warning from the beginning. If you skip, you lose everything. If you believe, you gain more than you ever imagined. So now the final choice rests with you. Heaven has given the order. The check has been placed in your hands. The question is, will you hold it tightly in faith or let it vanish into the darkness forever?
The transfer has been completed, but the story is not over yet. Listen carefully. When the golden check fused into your spirit, the heavens rejoiced, but something else was also awakened. A ripple went out across the unseen dimensions, a signal so powerful that even the hidden rulers of darkness felt it. They screamed in fury because they know one person's breakthrough is dangerous, but your breakthrough has just shifted the destiny of generations. Your name has now been written in fire, not just in the book of blessings, but in the hall of generational records, which means your children and their children and their children's children will inherit the wealth, the healing, and the favor that has just entered your life. But with this generational transfer comes the most critical moment yet, because the forces of darkness have now launched their final counterattack. Imagine it, a vast army of shadows marching in silence, their eyes burning red, carrying scrolls filled with ancient curses. Their commander shouts, "If we cannot stop the check, we will steal their faith. If we cannot break their blessing, we will make them doubt it. If they believe for one moment that it is not real, the seal will shatter and the transfer will be undone." This is why the heavens are shouting at you right now. Do not doubt, do not fear, do not let the darkness trick you. The check is already yours, but the war is still raging. Your blessing is in your hands, but the enemy is circling like a predator in the night. Every thought of fear, every whisper of doubt, every lie that tells you this is not for you, that is the last weapon of the enemy. And yet, the angels are still here. Their swords burn brighter than ever. They form a wall of flame around your destiny, declaring, "No curse shall touch this one. No darkness shall reclaim what has been given. The seal is eternal, unless they themselves let it go." Do you understand how powerful this is? The check cannot be stolen by demons, by darkness, by anyone else in the world. The only way you lose it is if you reject it yourself. That is why this part 13, is the final test. Heaven is watching to see if your heart will remain unshaken. If you hold your faith like iron, then your blessing will not just stay with you, it will multiply 1,000-fold. But if you waver, if you doubt, if you skip, the chain reaction begins and the miracle collapses into ashes. Right now, a second decree has been written across the heavens.
Those who believe at this final hour will see miracles beyond what money can buy. But those who skip, those who doubt, they will lose everything they have been given, and their names will be erased from this order. The clock has reset, but the timer is shorter. The angels whisper, "It is the last hour. Stand firm. Do not move. Do not doubt." The choice is heavier than ever before. You are holding the check. You are holding your destiny. You are holding the inheritance of generations in your hands. And the universe itself is asking you, will you guard it with unshakable faith, or will you let it slip through your fingers and vanish forever?
The heavens have gone silent. The angels stand still, their swords lifted high, waiting for only one thing: your final decision. For days, for weeks, for years, you cried out for a sign. You begged, "God, if you are real, show me." And now heaven has not only shown you, heaven has signed, sealed, and delivered a check worth more than numbers, more than money, more than gold. But listen carefully. This is not about dollars. This is not about wealth alone. This is about your throne in destiny. Right now, a seat has been carved in the Hall of Kings and Queens. The throne is shining, waiting for you to sit. Its arms are carved with fire, and across its crown, one word glows: chosen. That throne belongs to no one else. No demon can sit on it. No man or woman can take it from you. But if you walk away, if you doubt, if you skip this call, the throne will vanish into smoke, never to appear again. Can you feel it? The weight of eternity pressing on your chest. The angels are holding the check. The heavens are holding the seal. The demons are screaming outside the gates, desperate to make you hesitate one last time. And the whole universe has paused to see what you will choose. Do you understand? This is bigger than money. This is bigger than blessings. This is the final divine order. Here is the eternal truth. If you believe, if you hold on, if you claim it right now, the seal of heaven will lock around your destiny, never to be broken again. Your name will shine in the book of life, your generation will walk in freedom, and the curse will never again touch your bloodline. The check will not only provide for you, it will rebuild your story, restore your years, and rewrite your ending. But if you turn away, if you let doubt steal this moment, the throne will vanish, the check will dissolve into ashes, and your name will be marked with a single word in red: unclaimed. And that, my friend, will echo through eternity. So the angels cry out one last time: guard this, believe this, seal this, for once the heavens close, there will not be another chance. This is it. The end of delay, the end of waiting, the end of stolen years. The final chapter of loss has closed and a new book has opened. The universe has bent itself toward you. The angels are watching. The throne is glowing. The check is burning in the hands of the messenger. Now everything comes down to one question. Will you step into your throne, seal your blessing, and claim the destiny heaven has written for you? Or will you let it slip away and be erased forever?
Wait. Before you move even a single step, listen carefully. This is not over yet. The courtroom of heaven may have closed, the throne may be glowing, and the check may be written, but there is still one thing left undone: your signature of faith. Without it, the check cannot be activated. Without it, the throne cannot be claimed. Without it, the angels cannot deliver your miracle. Right now, your name is shining in the book of destiny, but it is flickering, as though heaven itself is waiting to see what you will do in the next few seconds. This is the moment where everything is decided. Heaven has released the order. Earth is waiting for your response.
The angels are crying out, "Seal it! Seal it with your faith!" And how do you seal it? By declaring it openly, by not being silent, by not letting fear choke your voice, by typing with your own hands a single word that unlocks the vaults of heaven. Amen. Yes, don't delay, don't hesitate, because every second you wait, the enemy tries to erase your name. Every heartbeat wasted is another attempt by darkness to claim what belongs to you. But when you type Amen below, when you speak it out loud with your mouth, when you believe it with your heart, something shifts in the spirit. The gates open, the check glows brighter, the throne descends closer, and the chains that held your life in delay begin to shatter like glass. This is not just a comment. This is a spiritual signature. This is your seal. This is your yes. Do it now, not later, not tomorrow, not after you think. Now, because the countdown has already begun. Heaven's vault is open. The check is in your hands. The throne is waiting for you. Don't let hesitation erase your miracle. Don't let silence steal your crown. Seal it right now with faith. Type Amen in the comments if you are ready to receive it. And as you do, the angels will mark your name with fire. The blessing will be sealed forever, and your destiny will shift instantly. This is your final chance. Take it, seal it, claim it, and never look back.
Silence. A silence so heavy it feels like the whole universe is holding its breath. The angels have stopped moving. The throne is glowing brighter than ever. The check of heaven is burning with holy fire, and yet nothing has been sealed, because heaven waits for you. Child of destiny, do you realize what this means? The order has been issued, the signature has been written, the amount, $711 million, has already been released in the spirit. But in the courtroom of heaven, there is always a final verdict, and that verdict depends not on angels, not on demons, not even on prophets, but on you. Right now, your name is being spoken before the throne of God. The scroll is open, and across it, in letters of light, is written, "Transfer approved." The angels are holding the key. The treasury gates are open. The rivers of blessing are trembling, waiting to pour out. But the enemy is not silent. No, he is screaming, accusing, fighting to block it. He whispers into your ear, "Ignore this, delay this, doubt this, skip this." Because he knows if you dare to believe, if you dare to seal this moment, then his grip on your life is finished forever. Can you feel it? The battlefield is raging over your soul. Heaven versus hell, light versus darkness, all for this one decision. And then a voice thunders. "It is written, what is loosed on earth shall be loosed in heaven." Do you understand? This is your moment to loose it, to claim it, to grab hold of what heaven already placed in your name. The throne will not wait forever. The check will not burn forever. The angels will not stand still forever. There is a countdown ticking in the spirit, not of minutes or hours, but of destiny. Once it strikes 0, your chance will vanish, sealed away for eternity. But if you act now, if you dare to act now, your name will be carved in fire. Your future will be rewritten. The wealth of nations will be drawn into your hands, and the blessing of generations will begin with you. One step, one word, one act of faith is all it takes. So hear me. This is the final warning, the last invitation, the closing seal. Heaven says, do not delay, do not skip, do not walk away. Seal it with your faith, and it is yours. Say it now, type it now, believe it now. Write Amen with your hands, and watch what heaven does with your life. Because once you do, the courtroom will shout, "Verdict delivered." The check will land in your hands, the throne will be yours, and your destiny will rise like fire, never to be stopped again.
This is the last final call. Seal it, claim it, or lose it forever.